Welcome back. We're Bourbonjunk.
Yeah.
He Dan and I'm Sean. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
Oh, that was a cool catch.
I don't know why. Like, it stopped.
That was a cool catch.
Wait.
It was fancy.
Okay, so today, we've done it in the past. We got a little Old Forester tier list video by myself, because Dan just left.
I wanted the whiskey that I've been drinking. Nobody's going to think I was going to catch that.
I was here, and I didn't think you were going to catch that.
I was the one that did it and wasn't sure. I'm going to drink WM Tar today. All right.
You ready to rip this?
Guys, listen. I know that you know that we're Brown-Forman fans and blah, 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 blah.
They're all A's. See you next week. Let's start with 86.
First on our list, we got S through E.
Yes.
86 proofer.
S.
$20.
S.
Should we give everybody quickly how we're ranking these?
Okay.
That's probably just for people's sake.
S is the top.
No.
E is the bottom.
No, because here's the thing. The
Okay.
86 proof isn't an S based on the whiskey in the bottle.
It's a factor of things. It's price, availability, whiskey in the bottle, and my personal feelings about it. Heavily weighted towards that.
86 is a B.
What?
Because it can't be an S.
How? What?
Because 86 is as good as President's Choice. You can me.
$20.
Right. But the whiskey is as good as President's Choice?
It's amazing whiskey for $20.
But we have a tier list.
It's good whiskey.
Right.
I'll settle for an A. I'm
A.
not putting it at a B.
Hey, let's get an A then.
Okay.
Because it is one of the best staples in whiskey,
Hands down.
but it's not the best whiskey, period.
Oh, thanks for that, Chief.
There we go. A is the highest I'm willing to go.
All right, Old Forester, 100 proof, orange label.
This is the problem with the 86 proof being an A. That's better
It's not.
and a better value.
It's not better.
Yeah.
We've gone over this 1,000 times. The 86 is better. That's a C+ bourbon at best.
Okay, we're not going to call the 86 proof an A and that a C. You can't do plus and minuses here. They don't work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Oh my gosh, it's incredible. I can't believe it's $24.99.
Yeah, that's a D-.
You're so stupid. That's literally the best 100 proof $25 bottle on the planet.
So we're just going to an A on that too then?
Yeah, since you have to make 86 an A, that's also an A. Yep.
Fair.
That's better than 86, so I'd like it ahead of it in the lineup.
Fair.
Okay. Oh, so now that's better. After you gave it a D, it's better than the other A you gave it. Okay, let's do Statesman because it's kind of a standout.
I was going to say it's not in the row.
Statesman is kind of in a weird place.
We
like Statesman more than most people.
I think it's a B though.
I would...
Like it's
I think
good.
we're heavily stacking the top of this category right now. I
yeah,
go
but-
C. So Statesman compared within its family,
Yeah, there's worse ones in the family.
but
Anyways,
Statesman's like $55-$60. So it's one of the more expensive than in the row. If it was in the row, I'm gonna go C.
okay, I'll give you a C on that.
What's
one.
the worst bottle in this whole thing? That one.
It's coming up right now.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
1870.
Moving on to 1870, first of the Whiskey Row series.
Yep, that has got to be a D.
I'll go D on that solely.
If you're judging it against everything that's going to be in this family,
Yeah.
it's by far the worst.
Well,
It's still okay. It's crushable, 90 proof whiskey, but it's almost really not going.
Here's the problem.
It's expensive.
That 100 proof
Yeah.
costs, you can get
Half.
two of those bottles almost for one of the 1870s,
Yep.
and that's just already better.
Rather have two of the hundreds.
Yeah, it's just better. So if that's an A, then I think that's a fair D right there.
Okay.
So second of the Whiskey Row, we'll go to the Bottle and Bond.
Oh,
You
hey,
want to go
buddy.
to 1910?
Oh, hey, buddy, go ahead. Daniel.
If you haven't watched our Whiskey Row video we did recently,
Uh-huh.
I don't know, you could. For the Whiskey Row sake, we're doing only new labels.
Yeah, so
Okay, let's do
Whiskey
that
Row series, we just did the whole series that we went new versus old.
Yep.
The only one that actually won of the new series versus the old was the 1910.
Yeah. Of our batch, whatever we
the
have. So.
the bottles that we had.
Yeah.
So on this one, I will say
C.
I think so too.
C on the new label, 100 proof, what is it, 1897?
Yeah.
I'll go C on the tier list.
It felt a little thin.
Yeah.
Like a little
Little
astringent.
more nutty.
And like there's like a punch of alcohol that I shouldn't get out of 100. It was weird. I was okay with it, but not great.
Findable.
Yeah.
Not bad for the price tag.
Yeah.
Still going C range.
All right. Then we moved to 1910.
New label A.
It's gotta be an S, bud.
No, it doesn't, because we have Old Forester Birthday Bourbon and President's Choice.
Okay.
So 1910 has to be an A. S is perfection.
I got no issues with the new 1910 though. $55.
Okay.
You're getting something that you're getting a finished bourbon basically. We
True.
call it a double.
It's true.
barrel.
It's finished.
It's finished.
It's finished.
Consistently good. We thought it was amazing compared to the old one, and we really like the old one. It's gotta be S tier for $55.
Okay, it's bottom of the S.
Okay,
last
live
in
with
S.
that. I have to.
For me, it's
edge.
either first in A or it's bottom of S, whichever one.
Gotta
Same
edge
shit.
that into the S because I think right now being able to walk to a store and be able to get that,
Yeah.
it has to make it an S.
Okay, so the big boy of the Whiskey Row series,
1920,
1920,
and it's a B at best.
60-ish.
We're
doing new labels.
We called it the savior of whiskey at one point in time.
I believe it was at the time.
Because it was $60. It was the same thing.
Findable.
1910, readily available. You can go most places and find it.
Yep.
And it was really, really, really good.
Yep.
We think the new label is a little lackluster compared to the old label.
The old label that we have and the new label that we have, we both preferred the old label like significantly.
Yeah.
I'll say I'll stay in the B with you. I'm with you.
And
on
that still took third when we did the roast.
I'm with you on the B. It's still 115 proof whiskey.
Yep.
And it's still probably around 6 years old, probably.
It's just not the same.
And it's still very findable. I think value-wise, it's still great.
Okay.
I don't think it's the best whiskey that Brown-Forman is offering at this point, or that Old Forester is offering at this point. I should say. Okay, so now let's do Old Forester 117 as a category, as a series.
Okay.
Because now here's the thing: the releases are different, and they're intentionally different.
Yes.
I think they average out to an A.
I know, but I'm in that like A minus B plus range.
Okay. The only reason I think that they would ever be a B is availability sake, not even price.
So I think we'll settle on A. How about that?
Okay.
Actually, so I talked myself out of wanting giving them a B right there.
The only downside is the distillery or Kentucky only release. But what it allows them to do is smaller batches and more experimental series.
More bottles.
And the more experimental series makes it a little bit more fun. So I think that there's a balance here between, I know it's hard to find a distillery / party source / whatever only.
Yeah.
But that is what's allowing them to do high angel share barrels.
Yep.
Right, so the low yield barrels. That's what allows them to do like weird warehouse placements only.
I mean, this is gonna get really easy now. Birthday bourbon.
A.
Me too. Actually.
Top of the A. That's first and A.
There's a problem that we've had with birthday bourbons for a little bit.
I like them a lot.
They smell amazing.
Incredible.
They taste
really good. Really good.
They just don't smell or taste as good as they smell. They are some of, to date, the best smelling bourbons I think I can pull off a shelf and be like, wow, I really enjoy this. They're not 130 proof, blowing up my nose.
Yeah.
You just enjoy everything. They smell so well put together. And then I drink them and I think, this is missing something. And I should never feel that with something that is that expensive.
Well, okay, can I tell you the kind of screwed up part?
Okay.
When you and I started doing this, that was like a premium price. 130 was like, whoa, right?
Yeah. It's gotten
today
so
when we
normal.
make this video, 130 has literally become the most average price of a bigger bottle ever.
Yeah.
So I think my problem is like a few years ago I'd agree with you where it would be like, hey, premium price, super limited availability, what it is. Now, if you find them around retail, which I don't think people are finding them around retail anyways, but if you're finding them around retail, I think they're incredible because you're buying other not good whiskey for $130 now.
President's Choice?
That's an S.
That's an S plus.
The worst.
That's the top of the S.
The worst President's Choice batches we've had have been some of the best Brown-Forman products we've had.
Hands down.
So
I put them in the exact same category of King Kentucky for me.
I think King Kentucky is generally better whiskey, but King Kentucky's $275 or $250 price tag retail.
Yep.
Retail.
Yeah.
President's Choice is $175 retail. The only downside, again, President's Choice is distillery and like Kentucky only. There's some cases of President's Choice that go to local Kentucky
By law, they have to.
liquor shops or whatever. But that being said, your best chance is getting one at a distillery.
Yeah.
So
that though is a product that every time we have one, we're like, wow, this is everything that we want in a bourbon.
Ridiculous.
They're so good.
Yeah. The proofs are great. The ages are great.
Yeah, you're not just blown up by proof,
Yeah.
and it offers so much for stuff that like 11, 12 years old that tastes like it should be 16, 17, year age.
Yeah.
It's just really, really good whiskey.
Yeah, President's Choice is easily, if you said
On anything on the list,
Yeah.
if I walked in, I found one that I'm gonna pay over retail for.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. I think President's Choice becomes one of these things where, especially because we're narrowing it to Old Forester in general, or like specifically, it's the best Old Forester product, period.
Yeah.
And it's not an art. Other than
For us.
yeah, they're all the right proof. They're all the perfect age. They're all blended incredibly well. Like they're all just great.
All right.
But,
So that is our Old Forester tier list. Let us know what we got wrong, because obviously someone's going to disagree on this list. Like, comment, subscribe. Proofs in the pour. We're the Bourbon Junkies. I don't know.